It's really been a while. Um, I when I was gonna take that break, like my last video, I honestly thought it was actually gonna be a few weeks. Like, really, I thought it was only gonna be a few weeks, but it turned into essentially almost 2 years, man. Almost 2 years without uploading or mentioning. Hell, I even forgot I had a YouTube channel sometimes. But I'm basically back, but I'm really not gonna be here for too long. I'm only making this video to essentially kind of like update everyone on where I'm at, what I'm doing, and why basically I'm not on YouTube anymore. And I feel like after this video, I'm basically leaving again. But yeah. So I'm gonna just answer some questions that y'all motherfuckers might probably never even asked yourselves. Cause I mean, y'all probably even forgot that I even had a channel to begin with. But I'm gonna just start by saying that YouTube, it's not fun anymore. Making videos like is no longer fun anymore. At first I had fun, there's a reason why I made a channel, but I stopped having fun with it by the time I got to like March of 2021. Like by that point, I just got tired. Like kind of like, cause I kept uploading stuff and just kind of shit I didn't really want to do. So I'm basically just kind of like just not gonna return to YouTube anymore because it's like it's really not worth it anymore. I would have thought it would have been longer, but I still appreciate what I was able to accomplish. I mean, one of my videos has 3,000 views, so I mean, there's that. So there isn't really much I would want to accomplish, and even then, there are other things that I want to do too as well that are kind of more important to me than just having a YouTube channel. I've never been much of a complainer, I guess, in a way. Well, it's kind of a lie, but basically, but when it comes to my life, I love my life. Like I basically wouldn't trade it for the entire world, honestly. It's honestly something that I feel like kind of like makes me happy just knowing that I'm alive and have people around me who I love and that love me back. But the last few months, man, especially just 2022 in general, I feel like that just had to have been the worst year, honestly, of my life because so many things happened during that time that it honestly left an impact on me, especially the last few months of how that year ended because it was really a year filled with good moments, but the bad moments just overshadowed it badly, and it's just insane, honestly. Because the last few months of 2022 were kind of like the months where I did kind of a lot of reflecting, you know, of the last few months. Like I've been doing a lot of reflection the last few months as well, where I was thinking of how, cause I don't really want to mention it too much, but basically I just thought that my mental state, my mental health, I never really gave it thought, cause it was really something where I guess essentially I just thought I was always a happy person, basically. And even then I am. But these last few months essentially assured me that no matter how much you could be, like basically how sure or how much you show, like how happy you can be, you truly aren't. But because it was just a lot, man. First off, September, um, my brother passed away. He was basically someone who I just loved dearly, and he was someone that loved me as well, and it was just a mess, man. And it was just horrible. It was a horrible event. It was so unexpected. No one would have thought how he would ended up like this, and it really took a toll on me. And basically, for the 3 weeks after, he died, and I went to his funeral. like I was just suffering. Like I suffered a lot. I wouldn't talk to people about it because I felt as if I talked about it, I would either be seen as weak or just make everyone else's, I guess like I guess I would just be an annoyance, I guess, but I never really talked about it until I just couldn't handle it anymore, the pain of it. And I did, and I talked to one person in particular who I met during during my first month in high school, who who I guess I'm gonna talk about a bit more later on, because without them I feel like I would still be in a vulnerable state. But essentially, uh, around that time, I feel like I had just a lot of, I wouldn't say mental issues, but more or less just like I was like the grieving and all that, like just that process took a toll on me because I just didn't expect it as much. But I feel like now I'm doing better, definitely much better, because there was people there to help me, talk to, hang out with. It was really, I feel like without the people there who I basically use as support, if they weren't there, I feel like I would have just not been even making this video in the first place, honestly. If I'm gonna be honest with y'all motherfuckers, it's gonna be that high school is really unexpected. Like it really is, cause there are just things that I feel like happen, right? And you just don't expect them. Like really, like so many events, so many things, just so much shit that you just don't expect in like high school, like when you first enter. Cause that's basically what happened to me. And it's not like, oh, like you thought it was gonna be bad, but it's actually good. Well, kind of, but not really. It was more or less kind of like the people who I essentially met, especially one person in particular, which I'm gonna get into a little bit. But high school was just such a big distraction for me during this process because like I had people there. I had like essentially people who I considered family. And even to this, and even like a few months later, like up till now, I still talk to them. It's really just like, it's kind of like, you kind of have to find the right people essentially in a setting. And I think I essentially did that because I have people who I considered essentially like, like actual family members. And and honestly, one thing to like, relationships and all that. I was in a relationship with someone. It was actually for like 2 months. It was really nice. We both helped each other out during I guess, our most vulnerable stage, I guess, entering high school and having like these just basically these thoughts of, of just, vulnerability and all that. But and then now too, like obviously it's stressful, essentially with the work or whatever. Like wouldn't really have time to really do anything else. But it's honestly something I feel like that essentially changed me. Like there's just a lot of things that have changed me in the last few months. And this just high school being high school generally generally just like helped kind of like change me in a way into like a better person. I mean, I'm still kind of that person that I was from like maybe a year or two ago, essentially, but like I basically changed my ways, I guess. But yeah, like, high school was kind of a distraction from everything going around, go, basically like happening around me, and it was really helpful. So but honestly, it is kind of like also a big reason as to why I wouldn't really be on YouTube making videos. I mean, like I'm already stressed out because regions are coming up, and like I gotta focus all my attention on that. So after this is gonna be essentially officially my last video of this channel ever. Like I mean, this video is gonna be the official last video. So Yeah, because high school and and eventually getting a job, that's gonna be very, very stressful to maintain, and just like I wouldn't really have time to, I guess, come home and like record a video. I mean, I could make like those short videos I usually do, but even then, I'm already tired of YouTube, of just making YouTube videos already, so I might not even never even give it a chance anymore. So, yeah. Honestly, to conclude this video, basically, I'm just gonna say a couple of things, honestly, before this video ends. And that, one of the first things is gonna be thank you, I guess, to the people who just watch the videos, honestly, not even just subscribe, just watch the videos, because YouTube, I feel like in my life, like, like I wanted to be a YouTuber really badly, just watching videos and just kind of like basically just having essentially a chance, But you already know it was just you already know like these type of things are just dreams, and I got to experience that dream, but I already knew it had to end at some point, and I feel like now it's official that I'm gonna end it. Cause the last video, I mean, could have been the official last video, but I kind of wanted to explain as to why I wouldn't really come back at all. But now, but like and all that, just now knowing everything, I feel like I guess the people who kind of come across my channel will know why I wouldn't upload again and all that, because at this point I'm kind of tired of it. And especially with everything that's happened the last few months, it was stressful, guys. Like, and to add more stress onto that with this YouTube channel, hell no. But also, I'm just kind of gonna say that it's basically been a fun journey. I guess for a year, I guess. But even in that year, like just YouTube in general, in this year, whatever, in that 1 year, it was really fun. But I think it's time to kind of, I guess, kill off, like put down my channel, because I'm no longer gonna make videos. I might actually do something with, my community tab, since I have it now. You don't need a requirement of subs anymore. I might post on those, but I feel like I'm gonna essentially kill my channel off now. So I just hope you now know why I'm not gonna go back. So yeah, it's been a fun journey, and honestly, I guess I'll see you guys whenever I get the chance to, because this is the official last video now. So thank you guys, and it's been a pleasure. See ya.